Toyota's full-size truck is rolling out its 2026 model with changes that have split the truck community right down the middle, and not everyone is convinced these updates are worth the higher price tag. Some buyers are celebrating the improvements, while others are questioning whether Toyota is doing enough to justify choosing the Tundra over rivals that are pushing harder on innovation and capability. From subtle equipment additions to engine reliability fixes that still have skeptics worried, we're breaking down all controversial changes in the 2026 Toyota Tundra. Number 5. More standard and available equipment. Platinum and 1794 models equipped with the TRD off-road package are now getting power running boards. Anyone who's ever juggled an armful of tools while trying to climb into a lifted truck knows the awkward dance. Searching for stable footing on a narrow step while balancing your load, power running boards eliminate that frustration, deploying automatically when you open the door and tucking away for ground clearance on the trail. The TRD Pro receives optional isodynamic seats borrowed from the Tacoma TRD Pro. These seats feature integrated shock absorbers that cushion your body during off-road adventures. For serious enthusiasts who spend hours bouncing across rough terrain, these could be genuine game changers. The challenge? They're optional, which means most TRD Pro buyers will pay extra for a feature that defines the truck's off-road mission. Across the lineup, every 2026 Tundra now gets a tow hitch with a 7-pin connector as standard equipment, while the SX package moves from 18-inch to 20-inch wheels. Here's where the controversy intensifies. When you evaluate these changes as a complete package, the additions feel incremental rather than transformative. Power running boards on select trims, nice but not revolutionary. Optional seats on one model, great for those who opt in, worthless for those who don't. The Tundra's 2026 updates are fine, but fine doesn't exactly get buyers excited when they're spending $50,000, $60,000, or $70,000 on a new truck. And speaking of those higher price points, the TRD Pro trim is where Toyota's conservative approach becomes most obvious. Number 4. New TRD Pro features. The TRD Pro represents the pinnacle of Toyota's off-road truck lineup, and for 2026, it's receiving updates that highlight both Toyota's strengths and the areas where it continues to lag behind domestic rivals. There's a new exclusive color option called Wavemaker, a striking light blue finish that immediately distinguishes the TRD Pro from more mundane trim levels. Beyond the paint, those isodynamic seats we mentioned are specifically designed for TRD Pro duty, and in the larger Tundra platform, they don't steal rear legroom the way they do in the smaller Tacoma. Finally, the TRD Rally package introduces a TRD 3-inch lift kit combined with a tow tech package. But here's the controversy dominating online forums. Are these updates enough to justify the TRD Pro's premium pricing when Ford Raptor, Ram RHO, and Chevy Trail Boss are pushing the envelope with more aggressive upgrades? The Ford Raptor comes with electronically controlled Fox shocks, aggressive front bumper designs, and exclusive powertrain tuning. Ram's off-roader offers features like frequency selective damping and electronic locking differentials as standard equipment. Toyota's TRD Pro updates for 2026 feel measured and sensible, exactly what you'd expect from Toyota, but sensible doesn't win off-road bragging rights. For buyers who value Toyota reliability above all else, that's perfectly acceptable. For those who want their truck to push boundaries and deliver experiences that rival dedicated off-roaders, the TRD Pro's subtle evolution feels like a missed opportunity. Of course, off-road capability matters less if you can't stand being inside the truck, which brings us to the comfort improvements that some find adequate and others find underwhelming. Number 3. Enhanced comfort. The most tangible upgrade arrives in double cab models, which are finally getting rear air vents. If you've ever transported passengers in the backseat during summer months, you know exactly how this plays out. The front seats are perfectly comfortable while your kids or coworkers are sweating through their shirts, pulling at their collars, and complaining about the heat. These new vents finally address this basic comfort need that rivals solved years ago. The standard Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 suite remains impressive, with pre-collision system, full-speed dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert, and automatic high beams all standard across the lineup. Yet the controversy centers on what's missing. Many potential buyers were hoping for more substantial interior redesign, updated infotainment graphics, or revolutionary seating configurations. Instead, they're getting rear air vents and carried over materials. The Tundra's cabin remains functional and well built, but it lacks the visual drama and innovation that define premium trucks in 2026. For those who prioritize reliability and functional excellence, the Tundra delivers exactly what they want. For those who expect their $70,000 truck to deliver luxury car refinement, these subtle updates might not be enough. But comfort features don't matter much if the engine can't be trusted, and that's exactly the problem Toyota has been desperately trying to fix. Number 2. Powertrain fix. Nothing has been more controversial in Tundra's recent history than the engine problems that plagued early third-generation models, and Toyota's approach to fixing these issues reveals both the company's commitment to quality and the uncertainty that still lingers. The recall of nearly 100,000 Tundras with the twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6 engine represented a massive embarrassment for a brand built on reliability. Imagine being on a critical job site deadline when your engine starts running rough, throwing warning lights, and eventually dying completely. Your supposedly bulletproof Toyota, the truck you bought specifically because you trusted the name, requires a complete engine replacement. Complete engine failures shattered the perception that Toyota trucks are invincible. Toyota's response has been comprehensive. Every affected vehicle received a complete engine replacement, not just a patch. The company implemented updated manufacturing processes, revised component specifications, and intensified quality control measures. Current production models have already benefited from these improvements, with reported incidents dropping dramatically. Engineering teams have spent 2 years refining the twin-turbo V6 and hybrid powertrains, working to restore the bulletproof reputation that made the old 5.7-liter V8 so beloved. While that naturally aspirated V8 was outdated in efficiency and emissions, its longevity set a standard the new engines needed to match. But here's where the controversy becomes tricky. How do you know the problems are truly fixed until years of real-world use prove it? Toyota claims the issues have been resolved. Early indicators suggest the fixes are working. Independent mechanics report fewer problems with recent builds. Yet the psychological damage lingers. Potential buyers who discovered the recall stories now approach the truck with skepticism, even if the underlying problems have been eliminated. For buyers considering a 2026 Tundra, the question becomes whether Toyota has done enough to earn back your trust. The comprehensive nature of the fixes indicates genuine commitment rather than quick patches, but only time will tell if the refined 2026 powertrains deliver the legendary longevity that Tundra buyers expect. Number 1. Pricing. The entry-level SR model sees the most significant jump, with prices rising by $1,270 year over year. When you're already stretching your budget to afford a full-size truck, an extra $1,300 can push the purchase beyond reach. The SR starts at approximately $42,000 now. Other trim levels see increases typically in the $500 to $800 range, though some stems from the destination charge rising from $1,995 to $2,095. As you climb to higher trims, the price tags become intimidating. Platinum models approach $60,000. The 1794 edition pushes past that threshold. TRD Pro models can exceed $70,000 when properly equipped, and the flagship capstone can reach $75,000 or more. Let's put these numbers in context. For $70,000, you're in legitimate luxury vehicle territory. That's Audi Q7 money. That's BMW X5 pricing. You're spending as much as people pay for upscale German SUVs, and you're driving away in a truck that, while capable and reliable, lacks some of the refinement and technology those competitors deliver. The controversy intensifies when you compare the Tundra's pricing to domestic rivals. Ford offers the F-150 in similar configurations for comparable money, but you're getting more powertrain choices, more innovative features, and better dealer support. Ram delivers interiors that justify premium pricing through genuine luxury. Even Chevy and GMC are offering competitive capabilities at similar price points. Here's the fundamental question: is the 2026 Tundra's pricing justified by what it delivers? If you prioritize Toyota's reputation for reliability above all else, the answer might be yes. That peace of mind has value, especially given the engine issues that required extensive fixes. But if you're evaluating the Tundra purely on features, technology, interior quality, and driving experience, the value proposition becomes murkier. The updates for 2026 are incremental rather than revolutionary. You're paying premium prices for a truck that delivers solid competence but rarely exceeds expectations. The 2026 Toyota Tundra finds itself caught between Toyota's legendary reputation and the reality of incremental updates in an increasingly competitive segment. The equipment additions are helpful but hardly groundbreaking. The TRD Pro enhancements feel conservative compared to what Ford and Ram are delivering, and the comfort improvements address basic needs that should have been met years ago. Toyota has worked hard to fix the engine problems that threaten the Tundra's credibility, and the larger fuel tank finally brings range parity with rivals. But these feel more like corrections than innovations. When you factor in price increases that push well-equipped models past $70,000, the value proposition becomes questionable for anyone not already committed to the Toyota name. But Tundra isn't the only full-size truck that's coming with controversial updates for the next year. If you're more of an F-150 fan, you definitely want to check out our video about the polarizing changes the Blue Oval company has just made. Ford brought some mandatory off-road upgrades that most drivers don't actually need, while the new Lobo seems to miss the key feature.